Hello, it is Joshua from Thundermite Studios, and today I bring you honestly, it's an extra video. They will not cut into my review, which is coming out probably Wednesday afternoon. This is a extra video of basically just a dive deep of the concept art for Spider-Man PS4. I thought it was really interesting watching a video on it. Credits to Parka Blogs for basically making the video. I don't own this book, and I'm not paying $60 for this book, or 35, so I decided to grab some screen grabs. He will be credited in the description, of course, and in the pinned comment. Just letting you know, if you really want to see every single picture, which I deleted, I only used like half of them, go check out that video. And without ado, let's go jump into this super short extra video. So first, we're going to kind of take a deep dive inside of location concept art. For example, like this city right here, it's super detailed. It's lively, and I've actually been, I haven't been replaying the game, but I've been doing the DLC for the second time recently. I own the PS4, if you guys didn't know. Definitely my favorite game, probably my favorite game of all time, but, I just really enjoy the game, and the concept art is really interesting, especially the suit concept art, which is like, just, it's really weird, but, yeah, on to our next location. Yeah, next is the opening, or it's the last part of the opening mission for Spider-Man PS4 when you raid Fisk's office. This is probably one of my favorite concept arts just because it's so detailed and interesting. They changed some stuff, for example, I don't see the glass in the back, I don't see the windows or the turrets, but yeah, it's overall pretty similar. Next is concept art for MJ's apartment, and I can just say, this looks very similar. The only thing I think they changed was getting rid of the air conditioning to let Peter leave the window. Um, Overall, this is probably one of the most detailed concept arts of the entire book. Probably one of the least interesting ones. Yeah, next is the shipping yard from when you're out with Aaron. No, not Aaron. Officer Davis investigating the Fisk shipping yard. This is probably one of the most detailed. Everything is deteriorating. It looks like something a supervillain would use to hide from the hero or the police. Definitely one of the probably the most interesting one. Next is the concept art for just Electro and Spider-Man's fight. This looks like it's the fight in the city, although, yeah, I originally thought this was the Raft fight, but looking at it now, it seems like it's the fight near the police station. No, it's the energy plant fight. This is a very interesting concept art. Concept art is just that, it's concept, proof of concept. It usually doesn't see what's going to happen in the final game, but this looks pretty similar to what happens in the final game when you activate the generators. I really like the way this is drawn. It's just so, like, detailed. You can see every bit of electricity. It's awesome. And the final piece of city concept art is I think it's just the city. I don't really know what part of the city this is. I think it's just random concept art. Really uneventful, really nice. I like the way the colors blend. As you can see in the corner, the right corner, I did screen grab these. Again, thank you to the video. I'll link it in the description in the pinned comment. And it'll be at the end of the video. So, this is Miles' concept art, and I really like his first design more than I like his original design of this game. This looks like something I would wear. That first design, no one really wears a sweater with a shirt under it. It looks much more natural. So it just looks like it looks more natural, more like normal. Next is Peter Parker's concept art, and I really like his design in this concept art way more. Not the clothes, but the face specifically. I'm glad they went with not the PS5 edition, the PS4 edition of the face, because it makes him look younger. He looks too old. But if they ever did, like, Spider-Man 2 will probably have like a year and a half time jump. I would imagine because Miles Morales had a 1 year time jump, a year and a half time jump. I would like to see maybe in Spider-Man 3 a more aged Peter Parker looking kind of like how it looks in this concept art, because this concept art is really good. Yeah, next is like just Otto Octavius. I'm really glad they went with a different version than the comics, because I think this version looks way nicer. To the left, it's really ugly, and I did like how they didn't I just noticed how they didn't give him glasses. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. It just makes it look much more clean design. Honestly, I do not like this design she had in the concept art. It's garbage. She looks like a vulture. And that's not me being rude or anything. I really don't like this concept art. And I love the way they did May in the current game. She has so much detail. And although I don't have a PS5, I'm planning to get one this holiday season, maybe next year. I cannot wait to see her face in 4K. Although that sounds very weird now that I'm like thinking about it. but like just the detail on her face is amazing. And if you have a PS4, I recommend checking out this game. If you have a PS4, there's no way you haven't played this game. Almost everyone has. So, and lastly is Mr. Negative's original design. Honestly, I am so glad they went with the in-game design for multiple reasons. One, this doesn't. Why would you want to see this guy as Martin Lee? Like Martin Lee is an old grizzled guy who's charitable. This is like a gangster, which is probably what they were going for. And two, I think a more important reason is that it fits the in-game universe. If they really wanted him to look like a gangster, he really could have just changed his hair. But the face does not look like an in-game universe character. Looking at the designs, MJ, Miles, Peter, Aunt May, Dr. Octavius, they all follow human design with slight differences. It makes the in-game universe much more human, much more like normal. When like the weird design of Martin Lee in this concept art looks very odd, plastic, unhuman. If there was a Spider-Man game, if he was just a side villain which you didn't need to connect with in the story, this design would have been fine. It would have been wacky. But I still think it was a much better decision to kind of have Martin Lee be like a middle-aged guy rather than, a gangster. I know I said that like 4 times now. And now it's time for some miscellaneous design, kind of like the web shooters here. They're very interesting, I think, especially this one. This seems to look like a more bulky version of Miles' web shooter, which I think is probably my better design of the web shooter than Peter's, but like a lot of these are also interesting, like this. Probably my least favorite web shooter. Really just weird. It looks like a Dance Dance Revolution pad. It's just weird. And there's also some pretty cool ones like this, which looks too similar to Miles' web shooter. Overall, some really nice concept art for the web shooters. And now I move on to the reason why I wanted to make this video. I have a lot of opinions about this costume. For one, I love the design of it. For one, I hate the design of it. And for one, I love the design of it. It's really odd to me how much I love and hate this design. There are certain things I love about it. For one, the legs and how it inverts the colors. The mask looks pretty good. I like the belt. But I just hate that logo. I hate that logo. That logo honestly ruins the suit for me. And I kind of wish there was more blue on the gloves. That really is kind of a nitpick though. Overall, the suit is just really nice. I really wish they included it. I would think they should include this in the sequel. As like just a funny kind of gag, like 100% completion would have been a cool reason to get this suit. Like you 100% the game, you get 1 suit for Miles and 1 suit for Peter. Because I know there's an art book for Miles, and I will review that eventually. Not like probably for the foreseeable like next month or so, but I will probably review it within the next few weeks. I really enjoyed reading through this book and just looking at all this super stupid and weird concept art with you guys. Again, thank you to Parka Blog for just like for uploading the original video, and I was using their screen grab, so thank you so much to Parka Blogs. They will be in the link in the description to their channel, and there will be in the pinned comment. So before we end the video, I want to reiterate, this will not cut into my time for a video. I am making a review. It's coming out Wednesday. I'm about to finish what I'm watching for the review. It's Iron Man Armored Adventures Season 1. I imagine 95% of you guys are looking up what Iron Man Armored Adventures is. It's on Disney+. I wanted to originally make it 1 part, but I couldn't, because I straight up, I'm about to finish Season 1. I've been watching it all day, every day, as long as I can. But, yeah, it'll be 2 parts. Part 2 will come out next week. And, yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. So, without further ado, I'm Joshua from Thundermite Studios, and stay electric.